What's good, hair famers? It was at that moment that I realized I lost all the footage of me trimming my hair. Pissed, to say the least. But have no fear, we are going to do touch-ups here, okay? So if you are a day one, then you know that we created this shirt to track the progress of our hair growth. So before the trim, our hair was touching number 8. And this is how much we trimmed off. But after the touch-ups, we were reaching number 5. So follow along while I show y'all my version of trimming. And like I said, I learned off YouTube. So if this is not helpful at all, then I highly suggest you do your own research because, baby, I am not a professional. But it worked for me. And I still got a lot to go. If you can see, it's really thin at the bottom. We want to get most of that off of there. You are going to part out the front middle part of your hair. This is where you're going to begin. Pull that strand as straight as you could get it in between your index and middle finger. That is going to be your guideline. Snip however much you want off. You see that little baby snip? It's because I already trimmed it. And I was like, no, not anymore. All right, now you are going to split that middle section into 2, which then becomes a left and a right section. Grab your left or your right section, whichever one you prefer. Comb it up straight. Now, essentially, you are going to go off the middle part guideline, which is why we split it in half. Then you are going to follow that line and trim it. You are going to do the same thing to the other side. So in my case, on my left side, I am going to part it out, starting from the middle part, because remember, that middle section split is what's giving us our guideline. Smooth it out with your middle finger and your index finger, and then clip. It was at that point that I started feeling myself, y'all. Okay, comb it out, comb it out. Now, this was pretty backwards of me to do, but just know you're supposed to do the crown next. Anyway, this is hard to explain, but you're going to flip your back right section so that the back of the hair is laying flat on your shoulder. That is very hard to understand. I'm sorry. Just pay real close attention to what I'm doing right here, y'all. The reason for this is because you want to get the most accurate trim because you can't see your back. Real quick, you see how transparent that was? That should all go, but I'm not clipping all that off. Y'all can do that if y'all want to. We're not doing that today. So as it lay flat on your shoulder, you are going to clip a straight line across, however short, however long you want it to be. If you want an accurate trim, I suggest you cut all of those transparent ends off. That will then give you a fuller, even head of hair. Now, remember that middle crown I was telling y'all about? We should have been did that before we did the back left and right section. So my bad. But you were going to comb your hair all to the front with that middle crown. You're going to bring that to the front middle part. All right? I'm going to give y'all a side view so y'all know what I'm talking about. Your guideline is the front middle part. Grab it in the middle of your index and ring finger, level it up, and then clip. I'll be back with what my hair looks like after I did this trim. Keep in mind, I did not cut all of my damaged hair out. And I will see y'all next video.